All right. How's it going, everybody? It's your Tres Pendejos. We're back in action. We're over here sitting down on the famous casting couch. I got two of my best casters ever.
Puro VIP.
You see.
Pero it's 2 weeks.
Is it?
Yeah, we did one like 2 weeks ago. It's just that
It's been a week. Well, we
Yeah,
had
it's been a week.
Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, we did the video that we never finished editing.
Oh, sí, verdad.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
someone didn't send the memes.
I mean, I sent some. So
You didn't send none.
send a video.
One video,
Es algo, tiene un chingo.
dude. One video.
Or at
It's like
least you
15
should have
minutes
sent
long.
like the minute mark para que supiera.
Yeah,
To be honest, I forgot. I was thinking about that.
Yeah, I was. ¿Qué andaba haciendo yo?
you were out and about with your girl, I think, that day. Like
Yeah.
afterwards, because it was that day we went to go eat sushi.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah, that
recently-
night I bought a pizza and ate them the whole night.
I'm proud of
Passed the
myself.
fuck out.
This past
Man.
like last week, I think when was it? Monday? No, Saturday. It was Saturday, right?
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because that weekend I was home alone. I remember.
So Saturday,
Haciendo sus travesuras.
yeah, I can put the porn on the TV.
No.
I can raise the value. The volume.
No. I did not do that.
The house blasting.
I did not do that.
Why
I
you
ain't gonna lie.
smiling so
One time
hard?
I did connect to my speaker like years ago. I was like, huh. I just connected it. I remember.
Does it give us different experience?
Nah, it's just louder. Yeah.
But I got all the boys together, and if y'all don't know all the boys, it's just obviously it's the three of us, and then it's Miguel, Santiago, and Jose. So
We have yet to have Santiago on here.
I don't think he'll ever come on here, bro. He's not that type of person to talk like that.
It's dead.
That's true. That's true.
So like I just feel like he won't pull up. Like he probably pull up, but he'll be like, Eva, like
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, bro.
So I'm just like, nah,
That's
whatever.
true.
But I got them all together. It's been a while. It had been such a long time
Oh,
since
yeah.
we
Was.
were all together.
And last time we saw both of them together was like a good
I don't even remember.
month. Like we're talking about more than 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
a fat
those
minute.
boys disappear for a while, but we stay in touch, so it's nice to see them.
Yeah.
once in a while. But yeah, that was something.
Oh,
we
que
had.
fuimos a un pinche restaurante de sushi.
Oh, yeah.
Jose
Estaba
ordenó una
chingón.
milanesa de
Oh,
pollo.
sí.
La milanesa.
Hijo de su puta madre.
Damn, speaking about that, the other day, my mom made some milanesa de pollo también. That shit was bomb.
Hey, the one at the sushi place was pretty
Hey,
good too.
That was good too. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Los chinitos, los japoneses, perdón.
Bro,
Sí le saben.
you know what's crazy? I filled up so quick with just so much little food.
Pues sí, güey.
That's just
Bro,
crazy.
you were attacking that shit like
You
But I
marked,
was attacking
bro.
that
okay,
shit.
this is the picture. We ordered 2 big plates of the lobster roll, so they put it in each table. This motherfucker reached over across the table because everybody was grabbing from the one.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, let me get it.
Let me get some.
Yeah.
We're like, ahí está esa, güey.
He was eating like they were gonna take the food away.
Hey,
That
but
shit was bomb. That shit was bomb. I want to go again.
Yeah.
Let's go again. I want to go. Shit was bomb.
See,
Yeah, we should go again. It was really good. But yeah, Jose got a milanesa. He's a picky eater,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
He's always
it's
been a
like
picky
taking
eater.
a 5-year-old.
When I told him, I was like, hey, like,
Hey, at least he ordered something.
well,
you know?
yeah. But like when I told him, I was like, hey, I'm getting all the boys together. We're going to a sushi place, and he's like, what's the name of the sushi place?
Bluefish?
Bluefish.
Bluefish.
I told him like we're going to Bluefish. He's like, sounds like a
That's
fish
cool.
place. And I'm like, yeah, it is. He's like, yeah, I probably won't eat, but I'll go. But I mean, hey, they
He
had some
came,
out.
so shit.
But he did try some of the sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might have not liked it, but he tried
He
it.
tried it, so he was a good sport about it.
Baby
Yeah.
steps.
Yeah,
And it was cold that day.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It was cold that,
it's
that
been
morning,
cold
bro.
lately. It's the coldest. What did they
This
say?
fucking weather changed too this week.
Yeah.
Andamos todos mormados, güey.
See?
I mean, no me hizo nada.
I don't know. You'll see.
You'll
It
see.
got hella hot,
It did.
and then it got hella cold, and then right now it's just fucking humid.
Yeah.
When was it? Wednesday we did the custom?
Yeah.
Man, that morning my fucking head was pounding, bro. It was
cold.
pounding, man. Every time I would like, go down, like just fuck, like right here. My forehead.
Well, they
just
can't see.
The fucking, well, no, see. They
Between the eyebrows.
In between the eyebrows, yeah.
For a bigger picture.
Exactly.
No, like it was just fucking pounding. I was like, fuck, bro.
Yeah. There's
That
a
shit was
nasal
fucking-
congestion.
Yeah.
Así estoy yo ahorita.
Damn.
I feel better today. Today I felt way better.
You don't want some of the cocaine?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I can breathe good now. I can breathe good. The coughing went away.
Yo traigo una tapada así.
Yeah. But I still have that little like feeling, you know, because of my voice. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trae tres los mecos ahí todo.
Yeah, but it's I feel way better today. Thank God.
So I had I was okay, so I did my little bit of research because I saw it first on what is it, Instagram, on the Reels,
Yeah.
and they were talking about a conspiracy theory. But I looked deeper into it and I found the links and everything. Like, it's not a true thing, but it
Well, that's what a conspiracy is.
yeah.
What is it?
So there's this book called, hold on, let me fucking pull it up, dude, because this shit was interesting. It actually caught my attention, and it kind of, in a sense,
Does this involve time travel?
no,
Oh.
no, it does not.
Because I'm here thinking it's a book that predicted shit. Time travel.
Well, it's the book's called The Adam and Eve Story by Sean Thomas.
Okay.
And basically
Thomas.
it talks about all the catalytic
converters.
No.
That be stolen. Miguel comes up in the book. Catalyst.
catalysm of all the catalysms that's happened on the earth. And
like what do you mean?
like Moses.
Okay, like the Bible stories.
Yeah, like the Bible stories, like Atlantis, like it gives reasoning to how all that happens, why it happens, and how it happens. But apparently he goes so into depth in the book. I was reading it when we were talking in the hot tub, but he goes so in depth in the book that the CIA actually intervened.
Oh, shit.
Catching.
They took the book and now they released it, and the book's originally from 1960s.
Okay.
And they released in 2013 unclassified, but it's so fucking edited. They took 57 pages out.
Because they knew something.
57 pages.
57 pages. So a lot of them are saying that it's the whole conspiracy of like, oh, like this guy knew. Because he, in the book, he mentions...
So güey sabe.
No, yeah.
Sabe cosas.
Dude, he mentions like unknown people that helped him write the book.
Uh-huh.
That he's like, thank you, because without your knowledge, I wouldn't have all this information.
Yeah.
But he doesn't name them
Okay.
in the book. So it's kind of like, there's a lot of conspiracy theory of it just saying that they know
So
what's happened so far.
What is available for like the public to read?
So the chapters that are available, you have, where is it? You got the next cataclysm, you got the great floods, the story, the event, Genesis, and conclusion. So that's how many chapters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 chapters. And each chapter, like one depicts it as, one of them, the catalysm, is talking about how the next catalysm event's going to happen soon. Not in our lifetime, obviously, but it's going to happen soon, and that we're kind of on the brink of it. So they were talking about how, like, with California, like with the earthquake and all that, that shit's going to fuck all that shit up. So that's what he was kind of talking, like, hey, this is the next thing, maybe, you know? But with the whole Adam and Eve tale, like, he was going into depth about how he thought that Adam, because of the way it was depicted in the Naga hieroglyphs from back in Egyptian times.
Or way past?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was describing the birth of Adam and Eve, and it looked like somehow, some way, Adam had conceived Eve.
Okay.
Something happened. I don't bet that's how it looked in the glyphs.
Because in the Bible, doesn't it say that Eve was born off of Adam's rib or some shit like that?
I have no clue. I've never read the Bible.
I don't know.
Miguel, we need your expertise.
But
I think that's es parte de Adam. That's how Eve is
born.
Or
So, and
conceived
the
in a
glyphs
way.
are correct in a sense. But the only crazy thing is that these glyphs have never been found. Like, they've just been talked about. They say that Moses misinterpreted these glyphs, and that not the Bible, but an important piece of writing in history, I forgot. It might have been the Bible, to be honest with you. I haven't really read more into
here it is. Eve was created by God or whoever it is by taking her from the rib of Adam to be Adam's companion.
So technically it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's one that's proved, right? But but he also goes into depth about talking about how the whole reason for Noah's Ark was because that catalysm, apparently the earth at some point in time, like floods itself.
Like
Makes sense.
like a natural cycle.
Yes, like a natural cycle, it floods itself.
Okay.
So they say that that's why Atlantis exists. That's why, like Moses or not Moses. Who was it? Moses, the one with the big boat.
Noah's Ark.
No, ese
Noah.
pendejo. Ese we.
Say you're sorry.
Miguel.
Say you're sorry.
El
I'm so
padre
sorry,
del
I'm so
güey.
Good.
But
Don't worry, Miguel. I got you.
Says the guy that called him padre ese güey.
Hey, now.
but yeah, it goes into depth into all that, and I just found it really interesting because it's just like
Fucking
they.
Atlantis and underwater, then
Dude,
Noah's Ark on
I mean, they said
surface.
he was talking about how like all these like the pyramids and all that stuff, like we were not the first phase of like smart intelligence. Like these, how do you call them? These events that took place, like Noah's Ark, took out the whole population when they were already maybe at the brink, like at the top.
They got so advanced that they say I saw a video. Whenever civilization gets too advanced, once they get to that peak, something happens. Something big happens.
Well, they create their own downfall.
Yeah, they create
Yeah.
their own downfall.
So they say that we're kind of close into
Yeah.
that, but at the same time, I can't relate like a natural event to like
Well, it's kind of like the Ice Age, where like it's a certain natural event that kind of restarts.
oh well yeah
Yeah,
a new,
Okay, I
a
see.
new era.
yeah. So
basically.
but yeah, it's really interesting. I'm gonna read more into it. I'll bring more back next week, but I just thought I'd bring it up because it's just
I mean, it's not. I mean, if
I
Miguel
found-
was here, he would defend it because like he would defend it on the Bible side.
yeah
Yeah.
But if you got to go into it looking at it like
scientifically.
and
That's
Why
where
did
they
it happen?
intertwine.
well, I mean, religions are just
Mm-hmm.
ideas
It's a
to
to set moralities.
It's a war.
well,
Religion versus science. Ooh, who's gonna win?
There is
I mean-
a Church of Scientology.
well, that's not really science though. That's not really science.
It's a church. They believe.
That's like a whole money laundering.
That's a
scheme.
whole cult.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Triangle scheme.
Pyramid scheme.
But if y'all want to read the book, I found the actual CIA files of it.
All
And I
right,
have the
send,
link.
send the link.
And
I
I
wanna
have
look into
I you don't have the unedited version. I did find an unedited version apparently that's on eBay for $1,300.
I love
What the
it.
fuck?
But
Hell no.
what throws me off is that they say they classified it in the 1960s, and this one says that it's from 1965, third edition.
Shut the fuck up.
And I'm just like,
That's somebody
what?
just like trying to.
Yeah, trying to
Oh.
rewrite that shit.
They're trying to like,
fuckers.
someone's gonna really try to see into this conspiracy.
Well,
Let's sell this.
what really makes me wonder is what was it, 60 something pages?
57.
Yeah, it was like
was taken out.
Those 57 pages. Yeah, and dude, and it starts right off the rip because they take page 2 out, like right off the rip. And I can read you a little bit of it. So
All right, dale.
So here we go. So this is the name that he gave Tuwea without her help.
Reading club.
Through the years of sleepless nights and seemingly endless trials of study and translation, this book never would have come into being. So I think he was supposedly translating something in a sense, but yeah, page 2 is completely removed. The only thing that is in page 1 is the next catalysm, like Noah's 6,500 years ago, like Adam and Eve's 500 years ago. And so here's the first. I'm gonna read the first 3 paragraphs.
Well, I mean, that brings up también the fucking Antarctica theory. Of course, it's a fucking advanced civilization, and they're finding fucking UFOs. What if those UFOs are from like survivors from our past, the past cataclysm or some shit?
Exactly.
There you go.
There's another.
What if
theory.
they're not coming from space? What if they're not from space? What What if there's the people who managed to survive from the last cataclysm, from all that shit?
Exactly. Look at that.
There you go.
But so here's the first 3 paragraphs real quick. So with a rumble so low as to inaudible, growing throbbing, then fuming into a thundering roar, the earthquake starts. Only it's not like any earthquake recorded in history.
Me asusté, güey. It's the CIA.
FBI, open up!
A whole raid.
We get swatted. All right, hold on, I'll be back.
Damn, that shit's fucking crazy. Think of that shit. This whole time, we see the UFOs, but they never make contact with us. They only make contact with us with the fucking leaders of the world, all the power fucking nations and all that shit. And then, you think about it, they never land on Earth. They never attack us. Because they're watching us. They're just watching us. Basically, ¿cómo se dice? They're watching us. Fuck, ¿cómo lo digo, güey? They're basically watching our downfall. They're like, yep, give a little more time. They're going to fucking die. And what if one day nuclear war happens and they're like, stop, no, this is the fucking cataclysm, nuclear war, and everything's fucking dead.
All right. So, I read the first paragraph. I'll just chop it to here. In California, the mountains shake like ferns in a breeze. The mighty Pacific rears back and piles up into the mountain of the water more than 2 miles high, then starts its race eastward. With the force of 1,000 armies, the wind attacks, ripping, shredding everything in the supersonic bombardment. The unbelievable mountain of the Pacific sea waters follows the wind eastward, bearing Los Angeles and San Francisco as if they were big grains of sand. Nothing stops the relentless, overwhelming onslaught of wind and ocean across the continuity. So I don't know what could have been in page 2.
So the basically saying another flood's going to happen.
Well, he's talking about how when the earthquake happens, it's going to create like a major like chain reaction of catalysm.
Everything's going to go eastward.
Yeah, he's talking about
it's
that.
going to start in Cali, go
You should
all the way
read
to the
it.
United States.
I think it would interest you a lot, bro.
Europe, Africa, we're all fucking dead, and there you go, another fucking great flood. And 2012 is going to, then from the fucking movie, the motherfucking governments know. And that's why they got the fucking boats built.
The what?
The boats. Remember in 2012?
Oh, yeah.
Remember in 2012, everything fucking flooding?
Nah, dude, we going to the moon. Fucking mean. They're building houses up in that bitch now. Didn't you see that?
I mean, good
some
luck to them.
Texas
but
home
they don't
builders?
know they don't know what the fuck's on the dark side of the moon.
They never been.
They've never been.
Yeah, speaking of the moon,
they're the test trials. And that's why they're doing that shit.
speaking of the moon,
See if they die. See what happens.
there's supposed to be an eclipse on December 8th. Today's December 8th.
That's the day they restocked the Bethany Lakes with trout. Oh shit!
Is today's, wait, what day is today?
The second, no?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. December 8th, they're supposed to be... So Mars is supposed to be aligned with Earth, and it's supposed to be really fucking close.
Mm-hmm.
And the moon is going to be blocking Mars. So it's supposed to be an eclipse of sorts. So we'll see what happens.
Damn.
Don't you think it's funny how the Earth and the moon spin at the same rate to where you can never see the other side of the moon?
It's crazy, right? You don't know what's on the side.
I mean,
something that doesn't want to be seen.
but if you think about it,
You see all the sides of the moon.
like the math behind everything to be that like a coincidence, that's just fucking crazy. That's why sometimes you gotta hear out those crazy people that say that like the moon is actually a satellite for some shit.
We should go to that Denton house. Remember that Denton house? That all the fucking the moon landing was did you see it over there? Remember that we did those fucking big ass those houses that with like for college students?
Which ones?
Because I know Lucito was with me. We saw that shit. They have a YouTube channel. They had fucking writings all over the windows over there in Denton. Remember that little neighborhood with like where the fucking chickens were roaming free?
Yeah. I remember.
There was a house over there that said the moon landing was fake or some shit. And they got a YouTube channel. They know something. We gotta listen to them.
I mean, you gotta listen, but that doesn't mean that
You
you
gotta believe.
Yeah.
Gotta hear them out at
Yeah.
least.
Oh yeah. Respect to that. But
Because you don't.
wait, so the
it don't
Earth
make
and the
sense.
Moon spin at the exact same rate?
No. So the Earth spins at a certain rate, right?
Mm.
At that rate, the Moon spins at the precise amount to where only the one face of it is always.
So when I look up at the Moon, I'm always seeing the same side.
Yep. Basically, yeah.
That's why it's like.
¿Qué tal si es not dark? ¿Qué tal si está todo pinche quemado?
That's why they say we never see the dark side of the moon. We don't know what's on the other side.
But that's crazy. Do you think so? Wait, but
The same
all
side
right.
of the moon.
So
We see
if you're in Europe, do you
see
see
the
a
same
different?
shit?
Do you see the same shit?
Yeah.
No. Would you? Because at that point, or don't tell me that it runs
That's another theory.
simultaneously.
No, because the Moon has to move around the Earth.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
The Moon has a different cycle around the Earth.
Yeah.
But the way.
But does the Moon spin?
I don't think so.
It's because of the distance.
If it did spin, then technically we would see the
on
dark side.
So it doesn't spin; it just orbits.
Let me look that shit up. I don't know.
I think it just orbits.
Does the moon
But the
spin?
thing is, though, if it orbits around us, right? Let's say we're here, but if we're in Europe and it orbits, don't you think that we would see the back of it? Because
No.
if it doesn't spin and just orbits.
No, I still don't think so.
Okay. Yes, the moon rotates on its axis. The moon's
okay.
rate of rotation nearly matches its orbital period, which keeps the same side of facing Earth.
Now, okay, so you do see the same side no matter where
Yeah,
you're
no
at.
matter where you're still gonna see the same side.
Okay. Damn, that's fucking crazy.
But like,
you go.
But
if
to
you
be that
if you do it
fucking
mathematically, yeah.
Like that's fucking like that's
Like I can imagine if it's
Damn.
like every 3 years you see like 1% more of the other side, because like that's just natural. But for it to be the exact same phase, that's just fucking crazy.
so wait, so if you say it's a satellite, how would you explain the tides? Because they say that the gravity of the moon is what keeps the tides going.
That's what they want you to believe.
It's a magnet and the water has
All right.
metal.
I heard from the main homie, Neil, ¿cómo se llama? DeGrasse Tyson.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Armstrong.
No. Something about that the moon doesn't cause
Really?
the ocean.
The
Waves.
north and south poles. Oh.
So you're telling me that the government's creating waves too?
If they can fucking
Not just
I didn't say the
clouds?
government.
if they can make rain, they can do anything.
Nope.
They're playing
Cap.
God at this point, motherfuckers.
All right. Here
I
it
can't
is.
wait till our next cataclysm.
You won't be alive.
I know, but we're gonna learn today. Shit.
Let me
You want to send it to me so I can play it on
Yeah.
Bluetooth?
let me find the exact minute he's talking about it.
Neil deGrasse.
Anything you want to know, this man right here.
It's the first chapter.
The very first one,
Yeah.
the introduction.
No, the biggest misconception about tides.
So when we
All right,
say
hold on.
water rises and falls tidally, what's happening is we are rotating into the bulge and then out of the bulge. So the bulge
Okay.
doesn't actually come in and out. Understood?
Okay. World is crumbling. I need to believe in you, man.
Here we go.
All right.
Tides are widely misunderstood.
Okay.
All right. I will say the next thing I say may be mind blowing to you.
Okay.
Okay. The tide doesn't actually come in and out. What? What happens is there is a bulge of water, two of them on opposite sides of the Earth, caused by the sun and the moon, and Earth turns inside that bulge. So when we say the water rises and falls tidally, What's happening is we are rotating into the bulge.
So what you're telling me is the Earth's not even fucking round, dude.
No, it's not.
It's a fucking egg.
Yeah. It's kind of oval, but it's so big that it looks spherical.
I know what you mean, yeah.
But I guess I misinterpreted it wrong. The gravitational pull of the moon makes the water
pull,
like,
while the sun
be a bulge
pushes.
of water.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is that the Earth turns into that bulge. So that's why it seems like one side of the ocean is like going up, which would be the rise of the tide. And once that gravitational goes away, that's when the tide drops again.
But it happens that fast?
No. Well, like,
because I mean tides are
what they mean is like the high tide and the low tide.
Oh, okay.
So like at night it'll be high tide,
yes,
or low tide, depending on where you are.
Oh, I see.
So as the Earth is spinning, it's spinning into that bulge.
If you're facing the sun, it's low tide, but if you're facing the moon, once it's
shit like that.
Daytime is low time and nighttime is high time.
Yeah,
there you go.
Depending on where you are.
Okay, I got you.
That's crazy though.
Super. But you know what's crazier, bro? These fucking questions I got asked.
What? Ahora sí. I haven't even looked at them,
dude. So, okay, I'm not gonna say names. So, we're gonna start from the very top.
Whoa.
Did Miguel end up with the girl? I love you for asking this. we don't know.
We should call him.
We don't know.
Wait, Miguel? Call Miguel?
Miguel? Guest speaker? Fuck it, let's call him. He'll be like, what? Hey, Miguel, someone asked a question. I'll send it to him too, bro. I don't care.
He's probably like, oh, this motherfucker.
A ver si contesta el güey.
Here we go.
What's up, bro?
Hey, Miguel, what you doing?
Doing homework. What's up?
Hey, I wanted to run a question right by you. Someone asked on the podcast.
Hold on, bro. I can't hear you. Say that again?
So I wanted to run a question past you.
What's up?
Someone on the we put out the questions, right? And someone asked if you ended up with the girl.
Is it complicated?
No comment.
No comment. All right.
No comment. All right, we'll take it. No, thank you, bro.
It's like not official, but
official.
It's like,
shut your ass up.
There's some turbulence.
And just say it's complicated. Just say that.
Sure, it's complicated.
You can't put a label to it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go listen to some sad songs now.
All right, have fun there, bud.
All right, wait.
Love you. Bye.
All right, love you too. Bye.
So y'all got that off your chest. Oh, that's funny.
I need another beer.
Well, I didn't want to answer for him, so at least we got an answer from Miguel, straight from the source.
Exactly. Yeah, that's better.
Porque qué tal que si nos metemos en pedos.
For real. So, next question says, so lights on or off while fucking? I can do both.
It depends what type of mood you are.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just like the setting.
The lighting too.
What?
Like
all right, what's your lighting? I mean, if you're fucking, what do you need?
I mean, my headboard for my bed, tiene un switch and has lights in it, so that would be nice.
But
like,
you turn
dark, but it's like lights, like it's not bright, but you know.
Yo tengo hue bulbs.
Hue bulbs.
Alexa, sexy mode.
Yeah.
You create a setting.
Yeah, you really do.
I think
you make it and then you're like, okay, save.
I think it really doesn't matter for me, but like the prime like lighting is like a dark room with the TV on, Netflix playing or whatever, something playing in the background. I think that's like the normal like.
I think you're used to that because you just live at your parents' house, fool.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, yo creo like maybe if I had my own house, I'd be blasting like some.
Have y'all ever fucked while your family is home?
No.
Like, how many people in the house? Type
Like
of shit.
just like your family, like your dad, your mom, your siblings,
At my house or her house?
whose ever house.
At her house, yeah, I think so. It's not like I went outside and be like, "Who's here?
No, wait, never mind. I take that back. Yeah, I have.
Who's here?
I have.
Let me see who."
I had to.
Head count 1, 2, 3.
Her whole family was in the crib. I snuck in.
A ver, cuéntanos esa. A ver. What happened?
So she was like, "Come through." I'm like, "I bet." So I go, and then she doesn't have a screen on her window.
Yeah.
So now you just open it. You can just go in and out. So this was like
And the first
at night.
Does she have a first floor? Like,
It's a one story. It's a one story.
okay, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
thank God.
He didn't.
So
climb
yeah,
that
I was just
shit.
like
He ain't
parked,
climbing
like,
nothing for pussy, bro.
I just parked like a little bit like
Down the
couple-
street.
Yeah, and I just it was like, "Hey, I'm over here. I'm outside." She was like, "I come around." And I just go in and then bang.
You went through the window.
Yeah,
And you left through the window.
yeah.
What was
He
it?
nutted on the window too.
Like an hour in and out, or cuánto?
It was like an hour. Yeah,
You didn't even stay and like chill. Nothing?
yeah, like a little bit. Yeah, just like a little bit, like almost 30
All
minutes.
right, I gotta go.
No, 30 minutes. What the fuck did you
And
do?
then I was like, yeah, because then I had to work the next day. So I was like, I'm going to sleep.
Motherfucking word more about work. I think if you went home like and you probably slept in a bit, and you were like, "Angel, sorry I'm late. Last night I got some." He'd be like, "Okay, te la paso esta vez." You just catch up. We're over here on the other side of Dallas.
Next question goes.
Wait.
Oh,
If she had a 2-story, would you do
you
the
climb?
effort to go
To climb? Like, like she got a ladder her crib? I would probably fuck it.
like, would you try if she was like on the second floor and she's like, just find a way to get up here? Would you be like, nah, mejor me voy pa mi casa?
If I had to find a way, I was like, well, if there's not really a way, how? Like, I would have to have a fucking ladder to go up the
would you
fucking
go to Home
window.
Depot to go get a fucking ladder?
No,
No,
that's
that's
what
doing
I'm
too
saying.
much.
Would
That's
you
doing too much.
would you go through the effort of like finding a way to do it, or you
Probably
just be
not,
like,
to be
nah?
honest. Probably not.
Fuck that bitch.
Probably not.
What if she had like those like fire ladders and she
Fire
la avienta
ladders?
por la-
In
Why-
a
why
fucking
people
perfect
have it, bro?
world, bro. In a fucking perfect world, yeah.
You would, but not go like extra mile.
Nah, that's just doing too much in
It's
my
not
opinion.
a perfect world.
nah, it's never a perfect one.
There you go.
Okay. This question is like, let's say you had a work van, you had a ladder in your van. Would you take it out and attempt? Or would you just be like, nah?
I would say maybe, but then again, I don't want to make too much noise.
Okay.
That's
I
it's the
agree with
noise
you,
thing. It's
yeah.
the noise thing.
I agree.
So
with
most likely no.
you. Okay.
Because
Unless you had like a side window on the side of the house where like I could get in through the backyard or some bullshit like that.
Or like así como white movies where like they jump from a tree to the
Ándale.
roof to the balcony or something.
Yeah.
They got a little fucking roof right there by the window. Just climb in and shit in the movies.
It
Just
just
in the
works.
movies, man.
Get on the trash
It's
can.
just in the movies.
You could get the girl to distract the parents for a while when you climb up there.
Give me 30 minutes. I'll be up there.
Yeah. But no, I would say no to the ladder.
All right.
Probably not.
Morning sex or night sex?
Ooh.
It's
Morning.
again, it's the mood.
It has to be morning for me, probably. Because I wake up horny as fuck in the morning, bro. I tengo bien parado, güey. I'm like, fuck.
Well, maybe because you didn't get some the night before.
Nah, but like, bro, it's just normal for me, bro. Either way, it's just
What?
normal.
Oh yeah, is it morning wood like?
Yeah, it's
'cause you gotta
morning
go
wood,
pee
yeah.
or what?
No, pues eso también, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, sometimes I'm just like, damn, bro, I'm fucking horny as shit. And after like,
But-
when I'm taking a piss, I'm leaning on the wall like,
But if you think about it, it might be because you didn't get any lesson the night before.
nah, because the next day I do wake up like that.
Even if you
Yeah, if I got something
Oh,
for it,
okay.
yeah.
Horny ass motherfucker.
I'm just a horny ass motherfucker, bro.
Why am I asking these
hay
questions?
que aprovechar que sí se
I mean, I've
paró.
had morning sex before, bro. It's fucking good.
I mean, when is sex not good?
For me,
That's
it's
a better
morning,
question.
bro.
Yeah, for real. I'm just on it, bro. He's great, bro. The best compliment you ever received.
Oh damn!
Damn, my wife calls me handsome. Does that count?
Probably just that I smell good. Because I'm a cologne.
That you smell good?
Yeah. I like to wear cologne.
For me, I don't know, because cuando voy a México y visito a mis tías, güey, me chulean. And, like, my confidence goes, like, skyrocket.
No, that's true. That's fucking true.
Like, they'd be like, mijo, no te he visto en años. Qué guapo que que lo
honestly,
like,
yeah.
Obvio, tías.
Hey, and then, like, they're the only ones hyping you up on your on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Like, ay, mijo, qué chulo. I'm like, ay, tía. Ooh. That's a different type of love, bro.
Yeah.
That's a different type of love.
I feel like that's the best compliments I ever get.
It's from your tías in Mexico, way.
Like, they might be lying, but...
It makes you feel good. It makes you feel good.
Hey, tus primos, damn, I wish I looked like him.
Like, whenever, like, my tías do comment on my pictures, I'm like, I get a little happy. I'm like, yeah. That's what,
I think, yeah. Other than that, like, I mean, because I don't really dress for work, so nobody's like, hey, you're looking sharp and like type of shit. Nah. I don't know. I mean, you always get the haircut compliment, like,
Your hair looks nice.
you get a haircut? Yeah. Dumbass.
No way.
My hair's always like
Me lo dibujé. Hey, someone asked, what does Angelito look for in a girl?
ooh,
big booty.
that's it?
No.
A ver.
Angel's big booty, big heart.
Yeah, big booty and big heart, yeah. Que sea fiel. And she's fun.
¿Tú eres fiel?
Yeah.
¿Seguro? I would too.
No, because he siempre anda que I'll never let a girl tell me what to do. Que
Oh,
este
for
que el
real?
otro.
Eso digo, pero.
Ya cuando sea, I'll be like,
But
¿qué
yeah, for the right
pasó?
run, yeah.
But
I'll
for
be
the real-
mandilón as fuck, bro.
This question kind of ties into you, but booty or boobs? Ya dijo.
Booty.
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 Booty?
I agree.
Booty.
Booty.
Booty. That was booty.
Because booty, at the end of the day, is what matters more. Is booty.
Booty.
At the end of the day, what?
That's what matters more. Is the
That's
booty.
what you're going to be looking at the most.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That's true.
That's going to be grabbing the most.
So the next question, which, I mean, has been asked over and over again. I don't know why. Motherfuckers. Kind of sus. But preguntan, ¿quién la tiene más chiquita del grupo? Pero if we're going to be honest, we're going to talk about, like, the person that we know has the smallest one.
Yeah.
Wait, when we say a group, like, out of all our friends?
Out of all our friends, right? Like, everyone, like, mis primos, tus primos, los primos Angelito, like, but you know the one we've accidentally seen.
That's true. Because we don't really take measurements.
Yeah.
but
that shit was small.
I would have to say Paco, bro.
Yeah. Damn, he name dropped it.
I turned around so fast, bro. I was like, oh my God.
Hasta dio pena ajena, güey. Like,
I wanted to, like, give him some of my inches, bro. Like, can I be a donor?
A donate an inch.
everybody in the group.
Would you like to donate an inch of your penis to Paco?
So, I mean, there it is. There's the smallest person we
Quería
know.
saber. Ahí está. I mean, we can take measurements, but
But he has a big heart for the ladies, you know.
Yeah.
He's a great
Yeah.
person. So it's not
we
about
can't
the
say-
what is it? It's not about the
It's the flow of the motion.
it's not the size of the boat.
it's the motion in the
Motion in the
ocean.
ocean. That's
There
not.
you go.
No, but we can't say
That is true, though. That really is true.
Who
If you know how to
says-
work it, you can get a bitch to come at right quick.
He horny.
Ya lo aprendimos. But we can't say that supposedly the biggest one is Miguel. Supposedly.
Supposedly. ¿Qué dijo el güey? Un pinche
Miguel
Miller
said,
Lite.
he said a 12
12
ounce
ounce
Miller Lite.
A tall boy, guys.
Tall boy.
A tall boy.
Oh,
No, 12 ounce. No.
That's a tall boy.
It's like 25 ounce, no? The tall boys are 25.
That's what he did. That's what he was like.
No,
it was
no,
like
no, no.
this.
Bro, these are 12 ounces.
No, ese día, ese güey tenía un pinche. Remember that day he brought
he had a
a
Miller
tall
Lite.
boy. He had a Miller Lite. And then he was like, no, así como un pinche tall boy.
No,
como-
it wasn't
como
a tall
Miller
boy.
Lite.
It was the Miller Lite that's kind of like canistered,
Canister.
but it's like this size, just a bit thicker.
I thought he had a fucking.
No, he had a tall boy.
He had a tall boy.
He had a tall boy. He
Yeah.
said that was it.
Yep. According to him.
He said that was like a one-time thing, though. Shit.
But, I mean,
He said he grew an extra 3 inches, bro.
according to legend, he has the biggest dick.
The glyphs say.
The hieroglyphs. They talk about a man that once in a blue moon,
a Miller Lite pops out of his pants.
Grows the size of a Miller Lite can.
So that's the biggest one we know.
Yeah.
Apparently.
And ladies, he has a big heart as well.
Tiene todo grande. According to him. I guess we're going to have to take measurements at one point.
We got to take him to the gym.
Be like, all right, show us the Miller Lite.
Let's go. Come on, man. All three of us in the shower. Come on, man. Do it.
You need some help?
Did y'all get any questions on y'all stories? Because that was from
someone else. Diana dijo algo.
Yeah, she said booty or boobs.
Oh yeah, we answered that one right.
But you didn't have to name drop it.
Oh, we can bleep it out.
We. I love that word.
Bueno, tú, yo no.
Tú.
You know, I don't know how to edit. I don't even have a computer.
Oh, Luis got a computer. Yeah, that's funny. He sent me a picture of it. I was like, oh, bet.
Shout out to Luis.
Hey, vamos a hablar de la pinche Copa del Mundo. ¿Qué pedo?
This is an interesting
USA.
fucking...
We've been watching it.
I believe that we
This has
can
been an
win.
interesting...
I believe that we can win. I believe that we can win.
Yo creo que podemos ganar.
Pinche México, hijos de su puta madre.
Mira,
Well,
güey,
I wanted them to lose.
hay que ser honestos. No.
I had a
wanted
whole
them
ass
to
rant
lose.
to this dude. I was telling him, I want Mexico to lose. I want them to do horrible.
I did too.
Because they need to rebuild,
Yeah.
redo everything. Because
Of this shit that happened. So now the federation can be like, hey, like, we need to do
Pónganse
something.
pilas.
Okay, y'all see, hopefully this shit gets to them, be like, yeah, we need to do better.
Well, yeah,
Poner las
bro.
pilas, güey.
Because it's like,
Pinches vatos, like,
dude,
what the
the
fuck?
USA is doing a lot better than us, bro.
That's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
We're Mexico.
Here's the thing.
Do you know how many young talents are fucking good right now? We got?
Here's the thing. Mexico has decent players. All right.
Great players.
Their levels can go higher up if the competition was way better in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You take out, sacas el descenso, no sacas de la Copa América, haces pinches partidos moleros en los Estados Unidos para sacar dinero contra equipos que les vas a ganar, obvio, que hasta pinche un equipo de llano le puede ganar para hacer dinero, güey, y no vas contra los equipos grandes. Aunque te partan la madre, vas a ver, oh shit, like, this is the level we're going to go up against. We
In
need
the
to get
World
better.
Cup. Yeah, dude.
Because you're
We don't
fucking
know.
playing against small ass countries, like people that, like teams that are barely building.
Como dijeron, a México nada más es bueno cuando le toca un equipo malo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuando,
You saw it against Saudi Arabia.
against Iran as well. It's like, dude,
When
It's a
when they
bad-
face big teams or teams that are decent,
they lose it. They can't handle it. They can't handle the pressure. Especially, dude, that game against Argentina, like,
they went out to not lose or not lose by a lot. That was their game plan.
yeah,
It was, we're not going to lose by much.
they literally started with 5 in the back. I was like, what? the
And take
fuck?
out their best fucking defender.
And didn't even put their best striker.
They weren't playing with the striker. They were playing
Oh,
with
yeah,
the false
with-
nine. And they still fucking lost. But if you look at the replays, Héctor Herrera, bro, se salió de el Atlético para venirse a Houston a jugar en la MLS.
Mm.
I think he got injured, had not played for like a good 3-4 months, mientras andaba en pedas y esto que el otro. Y todavía se lo llevaron a la Copa del Mundo. Playing trash, can't keep.
The ball.
Well, he can't do shit, bro. His level went so low that when he was in the midfield, like, parece que traías like,
A 40-year-old fucking blind
Yeah.
man. Dude, that's what I'm saying. They need to rebuild. It's just, we have a good youth going, but they don't push it to go into Europe. The U.S. has pushed it to go into Europe.
and I think Mexico lost a lot of their golden generation because we had
Chicharo, Guardado.
no, not even that, bro.
Santos, Ochoa, Prime Ochoa.
When Mexico was doing decently, right, top 10 in the world, doing decently against big teams.
Yeah.
They're under 21, they're under 17, under 15. they're winning world championships,
yeah.
bro. They were going on finals. They were going to los Juegos Olímpicos.
A ganar.
Sacaron medalla de oro.
Sí, sí me acuerdo.
Y toda esa generación, en vez de subir al equipo grande, se va desapareciendo por factores de dinero, factores de esto y que el otro.
Qué mamada, güey.
Y se va desvaneciendo eso.
Porque si lo pensaran más claramente, el más talento que tienes, el más dinero que vas a generar. Es más
Pero es
business.
que también nosotros tenemos la culpa, güey. Cuando viene México llenamos pinches estadios de,
hasta
de
la
50,000 personas y cada boleto mínimo son 100 varos.
Es que tenemos un chingo de orgullo, güey. Neta. Los mexicanos tienen un chingo de orgullo.
Eso sí, güey.
Y el equipo nacional de mexicano es todo para nosotros.
When was the last time that you remember Mexico played a home game in Mexico? Oh, wait.
Su madre, ¿de veras? ¿Cuándo?
When was the last time?
¿No jugaron en el Akron, no?
They played, I think it was still for they played uno en Querétaro. They played another en el Azteca contra Costa Rica y otro con Honduras. But that was because they were forced to play in Mexico.
¿Por qué no venden o qué? La gente allí ya no va, de seguro.
Well,
sí se llena.
Sí llena, pero hacen más. Un boleto te lo van vendiendo 400, 500 pesos. $20, güey.
Pero para
a un
ellos,
estadio que... ¿Cuánta gente cabe en el Estadio Azteca?
como 100,000.
Ponle que hay 90,000 asientos, right?
Yeah.
Que se vende... Porque casi siempre juegan en miércoles o whatever. Ponle que se llena un poquito más de la mitad. A cada boleto le vas vendiendo más o menos around, let's say, 600, 500 pesos on average. Comparas eso a que vengan un martes, miércoles o jueves a jugar a Estados Unidos en cualquier estado, va a ser 4 o 5 veces más dinero en Estados Unidos que lo va a hacer en México.
Sí, aquí te vas a gastar unos 200 varos, 300 varos.
Yeah.
Pero,
y todo ese dinero va para la federación.
Sí.
Y ahí se reparten.
Pero es una mamada, güey.
So I heard another theory.
A ver.
Have you seen the whole FIFA Gate shit?
Oh, on Netflix?
Yeah, have you seen it?
I haven't watched it.
So basically, it uncovers everything of like the money laundering that FIFA was going through and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there is a part of it where most of the big names in that scheme were coming from CONCACAF, right? So they were taking bribes. They were asking people like, "Oh, give me $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, cierto dinero, and I'll vote for you for whatever you need." And since CONCACAF has all these little small islands, if you can pay enough of those people, you have majority votes for whatever.
Yeah.
So when people needed something, they would go to CONCACAF, pay off their bribes, like $1 million aquí, $2 million, $3 million, cuanto sea. Y ya ganaban porque pues pagaban sus votes. So, they uncovered it. Uno que otro salió a la luz que, like, there's a shitload of people, like, with offshore accounts y todo el pedo, right? But they were saying que México también se salió de todo, ir a torneos en Sudamérica. Se salió de todo ese pedo to kind of go under the light and not uncover more people from Mexico to come out.
La tranza.
Yeah. They're kind of going off the radar a little bit.
Hasta pinche equipo nacional.
Para que no salga a la luz toda la gente que andaba sacando dinero.
De seguro también jugadores están involucrados. Y no quieren llegar a ese punto.
Güey, con los patrocinios, güey.
Pues sí, güey. Ahí los esconden.
¿Por qué crees que llevaron a Ochoa? ¿Por qué crees que llevaron a all the pretty faces? Que tú
pues sí,
digas?
the poster boys.
Poster boys.
They're always the
Anda
poster boys.
valiendo verga en la cancha, pero los patrocinios los tienen ya
pagados,
ya los tienen pagados porque they already took their pictures, they already took their videos for ads, for commercials or whatever.
I mean, you can still play it, and not bring the player at the end of the day.
Pero por eso es la cosa, like the players are going to be like, "Well, yo estoy en."
Yeah, the players, but not the fans, bro. Because if we're being honest, if we could have replaced half of those players on the field that are poster boys for someone that's better,
we'd be in the next round.
We would have done it. Easily as that.
Los que sí le pusieron huevos, Chávez, bro.
Yes.
Chávez, Edson, se notaba que quería, like,
Dude, tienen la pasión.
Le dolió no haber jugado contra Argentina y le dolió haber salir a empatar contra Polonia. Le dolió, and you could tell. Vega, Chucky. That's it.
Sí. Other than that, everyone was shit. Ochoa te la doy porque salvó un pinche penal. Nada más. Pero ni Ochoa.
Bro, I think any goalkeeper porque también llevan a Talavera, güey. Ese güey ya tiene 40 y algo años.
Pero no se llevaron al de Santos.
El tercer portero es Cota, que tiene 35, 36, 38 años por ahí.
¿Qué pedo?
Para no jugar. Ponle. Ya trajiste a Ochoa. He's the face, the captain, whatever. Está bien. Pero tráete a los porteros jóvenes, los que van a jugar los próximos 3 mundiales, para que por lo menos sepan la presión de estar en un pinche mundial.
Exactamente.
Si se ocupa, pues ya valimos.
Pero como dijiste tú, güey. Ahora sí, los poster boys fueron.
So, what I've heard is that one of the goalkeepers they took just because he was the one arranging the distribution of all the
bread.
The bread, yeah. So he was the one organizing players like, all right, me pide este dinero, like, porque nomás con que vayas, te van a dar este dinero. Y hay que pedir más y hay que pedir esto para que tú, o sea, ya porque tú vas, significa que te van a dar dinero de acá, de acá y de allá. Todo por el pinche dinero, güey. ¿Ganarían más dinero ganando, saliendo, partiéndose la madre, que estar, like, con todos esos patrocinios?
Pinche dinero ruins all sports, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It ruins every fucking sport. It's
so why do you
crazy.
think top players for U.S. went, like, in their youth, they went out of the U.S. to play? A good majority of their top players went out and played in Europe, played in all these good clubs out.
Yeah.
Because in the U.S. it's pay to play. You don't have the money.
Yeah, in soccer, yeah.
You might be the best in the world. No tienes dinero.
You'll be lucky if someone sponsors you.
Yeah.
And that sponsor, that's like, oh, I'll give you like half.
So también lo mismo en Africa. They have the same shit going.
Pay to play?
Well, yeah. But that one is like bribe, like actual bribes. Like you bribe the manager to play you. Because, I mean, if you look at France, their top players, their parents are from Africa or out of the country. Oh. They're technically, some of them were born in France, but they had the opportunity to play in their home country.
Yeah, and they denied it. They played for France.
Yeah, but there's a lot of players that say like, oh man, like I want to play for my home country, represent this and that. Han ido y que les han dicho, if you don't pay this certain amount, you can't play. I don't care who you are. If you don't pay this guy, you can't play. National team, even if you're the best, you have to pay like a certain fee. So that's why they'd rather go to fucking France and
play over there,
win their spot.
Yeah.
And play. I mean, you see Germany. I saw a TikTok video. It's like, ¿qué? ¿Es negro? But you see a lot of like all these, I guess, children of immigrants or immigrants play for other countries because in their home countries es lo mismo de puro pinche dinero.
Pues sí.
Yeah. So that's why you see like all these countries. Like también Spain has a couple immigrants. France for sure. Germany has a shitload. ¿Quién más? England, yeah. And then, but England is kind of because like some of them are from like Scotland and
yeah, it's
so
like
they rather play for a bigger team.
Yeah.
Netherlands también tiene un montón así.
¿De las mismas?
Like Gakpo.
Yeah.
Like ¿qué otros? I think those are the top ones. Italy también tiene. I mean, Balotelli, bro.
Yeah.
He rather played for Italy, even though his parents were down there.
I think Senegal?
Yeah. But yeah.
He made history,
though.
It's just money, bro. That's crazy, bro. I mean, with the nationality thing, I would understand if, if you get to pick.
Well, let me tell you about 2 players, Zendejas and what's his other name?
So you're gonna say Pendeja?
Zendejas. ¿Tú conociste a Zendejas, no?
He went to Ford, but he didn't last that long.
Zendejas and
he had the same English teacher as I did, and then I saw him one day after school for tutoring.
Zendejas and I think it's Pepe. They had the chance to choose between Mexico and U.S. México quería que Zendejas firmara un contrato diciendo que se iba a ser para México, right? Zendejas lo que quería era jugar. Le decía, si tú me das la oportunidad de jugar, yo firmo. O déjame por lo menos leer el contrato que me estás dando diciendo que voy a jugar para México. Mexico was like, if you don't sign it, then don't even come. Without reading anything.
No, chinguen su madre.
So that's why he was like, well, I mean, at least let me read it. Like, if you want me, like, let me read it. Like, es una promesa.
Si
like,
me vas a coger, déjame ver.
Yeah, por lo menos. No, but like, no es una que tú digas estrella, pero es una promesa para el futuro de México.
Sí.
Y México, like, no sé si fue la federación o Tata o esto que el otro, pero no lo dejaron leer el contrato o por lo menos leer los términos y todo. Se fue con Estados Unidos, and with the U.S., I mean, they have a lot better players in his position, so he's not going to get to play.
Not anytime soon.
And then Pepe, he signed with the U.S. because in Mexico there was not, porque no, ni modo que le iba a quitar el lugar a Raúl, who's another striker, a Funes Mori.
Oh, sí. Sí, esos güeyes.
So he signed for
esos güeyes.
So he signed for the U.S. and he lost a lot of rhythm because he went to play in Europe and he lost his rhythm. So,
but I mean, hey, dude, you know,
it happens.
Yeah, but hopefully they find it. Hopefully they strive. I mean, I hope Mexico learns that in the long run, that if they try to build themselves more to be a powerhouse of a team, that there's more money involved there than in.
But if you look at it, okay,
scheming.
México nunca ha sido que tú digas tiene la estrella del mundo, que tiene top 3 players or like algo así, right?
I think that was.
Pero siempre se han salido a partir su madre. Y
sí le chingan.
Con el puro pinche corazón y coraje han ganado partidos importantes, right? A otros equipos tienen las estrellas, pero le falta el coraje, le falta like that passion for the country, right?
Yeah.
Pero lo que tiene México es que prefieren hacer dinero que poner a esos jugadores que se parten su madre. Which is...
I hope to see Mexico win the World Cup someday, but I know it's not anytime soon.
Nope.
I feel like I'm going to be like in my 60s.
Well, okay. Like,
hopefully.
If Mexico played every single game the way that they played against Saudi Arabia...
Oh, my God.
Que dijeran, you know what? We might fucking lose this game.
But let's go
on paper, it looks like we're going to lose. But let's go fucking try. Like, let's go out there. Let's go disrespect them. Yeah, it might be fucking messy. I don't give a fuck. I'll foul them. Partirle su madre. Pero yo voy a salir a ganar la pelota y meter goles. Si es que jugaran así cada partido.
Es como que se espantan contra un club grande.
Well, they were saying a lot of controversy with Tata because he's Argentinian y que esto que el otro. And like, que le tiene mucho respeto. I mean, if you're going to go play a game, yeah, you know that Argentina has really good strikers, a good forward, good midfield. Pues que te valga madre, güey. Like, tú juega, tú sal. Sí, obvio, vas a tener tu defensa y medio campo y decir, ok, ojo con este güey, pero a la misma vez tú sube, tú baja, te partes tu madre.
You gotta... Dude, they should have started with 3 in the front. They should have started with the false 9. Instead of whatever the fuck they were doing.
Okay, we watched half of the Mexico, but I watched the highlights.
Yeah, I watched half of the Mexico game, the first one.
And you could tell Mexico was kind of like, here's the ball, try and do something, because we're going to defend. Si salían y que dijeran, okay, te vamos a pelear por cada pelota, like, I don't care if it's your half, my half, nos vamos
Pero
a partir.
Es lo que te estoy diciendo, es el miedo.
Yeah. Miedo, respeto, lo que sea. ¿Para qué vas a salir un partido? O sea, like,
a ponerte eso.
Aceptando que vas a perder. Aceptando que, nos van a meter gol, tienen a Messi. No, tú sal y parte tu madre. Like. I mean, okay, like I'm saying, if we played the way that we played versus Saudi Arabia,
no, I know
it would have been a different story.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather say.
I think we would have scrapped a draw, a 1-1 draw. I think we would, if they would have played Argentina the way they played Saudi Arabia. I think it would have been a draw, at least.
Well, ponle Argentina tiene a good forward, right? But with Poland, why would you go out for a tie? Not risk, but at the same time, like,
dude, the only Polish person that we know is
Lewandowski.
That's
and
it.
Szczesny. That's it.
That's it.
But okay,
Szczesny on fire though.
Yeah.
Did you see him save that penalty,
dude? Pero, por ejemplo, si jugaran los partidos así como jugaron contra Saudi Arabia con Polonia, yeah, maybe we would have gotten like a goal or two scored, but we wouldn't have more opportunities because, I mean, it's Poland. Like, we could have beat them.
You're able to create more chances.
Yeah.
Pero
pues salimos a empatar.
They come with a different mentality, bro. It's like, as you said, they got paid. All right, I'm just here. Like, we'll try for it, but we're not going to try.
Well,
they're half-assing it.
I feel like it's the way that, because, okay, el director tiene el derecho de decir, ok, vamos a salir a jugar así.
Sí.
Tú vas a jugar aquí, tú vas a jugar acá, así se van a posicionar. Que los jugadores que estén escogidos para jugar esas posiciones valgan verga, eso ya es
otro problema.
Ya es otro problema. Pero que, o sea, contra Saudi Arabia se sabía que se necesitaba 3 goles mínimo. So, salieron a buscar esos 3 goles. No se dio, pero salieron a buscar esos 3 goles. Si jugaran así contra Polonia, que tú digas, like, vamos a salir a buscar la victoria, sea como sea. A lo mejor nos van a meter 1, a lo mejor nos van a meter 2. Pero pues confiamos en nuestra defensa y confiamos que vamos a meter goles. Pero pues también,
nos enseña
si
la
sales con una posición es de que muy defensivas en tratar de que no te noten, pues
te vas a quedar ahí atrás.
Sí, güey.
No te mueves.
I saw somebody post is like, this is what it feels like to go for Chivas. And I'm like, damn right.
Yeah.
Te ilusionan y luego de ratito, chinga tu madre. And then the next day, como si nada. ¡Viva!
So who do you think's been the most impressive so far?
The Asian countries, in my opinion.
Well, they're the most surprising.
Yeah, they're coming
I
up.
think the most, like, rock hard, like, que tú digas, like, these are a solid team, is France. Brazil, today, they lost, but they played with their B team, their C. Like, they're resting their top players.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Spain, I don't know. It's an iffy team. Because, yes, they have good players, but at the same time, like,
Spain's still growing.
Yeah.
Spain's still developing.
I don't expect much from Spain. They have good players. They have a good team.
I would feel like Spain would be the underdogs. I feel like it's kind of like an Ajax situation because it is a lot of young players.
Yeah.
So, like, if they can actually make a good, decent run, I'd be very, very impressed.
Nah, Japan, that's been the most surprising.
Yeah. Japan and South Korea.
Yeah.
I mean, South Korea, last World Cup even showed up. Like, and they were.
I'm so proud of Sonny, bro.
Yeah, dude. For real. I'm so happy.
Last year, they saved our asses. They fucking...
Dude.
He deserves it.
Se partieron la madre ellos para que México pasara.
Güey.
Y ahora no le podemos hacer lo mismo, pero pues... Pasaron ellos, and we're like, okay.
Les toca a ellos. Yeah, bro.
It's because it's the Asian countries. You always be like, nah, they're not going to make it, but... This World Cup, I'm rooting for the Asian countries.
If you look at
Japan,
players,
Japan
has been investing a lot in its football, bro. Like, a lot.
So I mean, look at their players. They're in good shape. When you think about it, why a lot of like Asian people, like they're always fit, they're always in good shape because they always like they have like obviously they always eat healthy. You know,
he would know he's Asian.
We'll see. Güey.
Los primos dice.
Sí.
So I'm rooting for my primos.
Portugal, it's a strong team, but it relies too much on Ronaldo.
I know.
That's what I see it. That's how I see it. I feel like their mentality is like do all this shit, pass it to Ronaldo. He'll finish.
Wasn't there?
But I think that's also Ronaldo.
Isn't there a Portugal player? He's young. He's with Atletico.
João Felix.
Is he playing or no?
Yeah.
Is he in the? He's playing.
Yeah, güey. El otro día anotó.
Yeah, I feel like if Portugal was more of a team of like, all right, Ronaldo's not open, someone else is, con que se meta el gol.
Something like Brazil. Because you think about Brazil, they always have like noticeable players también.
Oh yeah, it's Brazil. They always have good players.
Brazil's always been
I feel like Brazil is like
talent field team.
Yeah.
Brazil's that country like you can kind of like name every single player that they're gonna have on their field.
Dude, you go from Richarlison, Neymar, Antony, Casemiro, Marquinhos,
Like when was it?
Their defense has always been solid.
Dude, their defense is always
like
fucking
2014 World Cup. Like I remember, like I knew everybody in that fucking
David
team.
Luiz, Thiago Silva, Dani
Alves, Oscar, man.
What a team, bro.
Yeah.
What a fucking team. Like they always
like Brazil is that one country like you can literally know every single fucking player.
I mean, Brazil's a legend.
I feel like either the final is gonna be Brazil and France.
And Brazil's gonna take it home.
Do they even?
Are they even coinciding in?
It's either semifinal or final because they might meet.
You know what's crazy? I think in the bracket at one point it could be possible. It could be Korea versus Japan too.
Yeah,
there's a possibility. That's gonna be good though. If that happens, oh my god, bro.
But isn't South Korea? South Korea is going against. Is it Brazil?
Is one of them going against Croatia?
So okay, here I got the bracket up.
No, I think South Korea is going against Brazil. No.
So yeah, South Korea is going against Brazil. So that's not.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, South Korea. Like
I mean,
much love.
You never know.
We get knocked out of the round of 16s as well.
You never know.
You know.
You never know.
Yeah, but so you got Netherlands, USA, Argentina, Australia, which I think is going to be a stupid easy game for Argentina. Like.
Bro, honestly,
what if it's a shock?
It seems so fixed how easy their run to the World Cup is.
Yeah. They've been unbeaten like until they lost to Saudi Arabia, but they were unbeaten for what, like 36 games?
I feel like ahí sí hubo mano negra de que dice, okay, it's Messi's last World Cup. Messi needs a World Cup. Let's make it to where maybe they're going to doubt it, and then they're going to have a beautiful run. Let's make it easy for them.
I mean, dude, look, if the hardest match would be against Brazil.
But that's what, semis or quarters?
That's semis.
Yeah.
That's their hardest match, Brazil. Because if they make it through Australia, they got USA or Netherlands.
Yeah.
Easy for them. After that, you know, Brazil's going to advance from South Korea, and Japan's not going to beat Croatia. Well, okay. I say that.
Croatia has a good team,
but they're slow.
Yeah, they're old,
and these Japanese are fast as fuck.
I feel like this World Cup is going to be a winner that we didn't expect. I have a feeling.
Not necessarily. I think it's going to be more of seeing a team that we don't see usually get to like the quarters or semis.
Por eso, yeah.
No, but you're saying like when, like you said like
the winner of the World Cup. My prediction is that it's gonna be a team that you wouldn't expect.
Who do you say is gonna win?
I'm gonna say Japan.
At
this point, I'm rooting for Japan. I really want them to win.
All right. No, okay. Croatia lo que tiene is that Luka Modric, fucking genius.
Dude, that man, he's
the way he plays is that he gets between the lines. He draws players to him to open spots for other players, which is something Ronaldo should do. But Modric, eso es lo que tiene. Toque, me muevo, gente va ahí, abre espacio para alguien más.
So
that's one good thing for Croatia, which might end up ruining Japan, or see it's Japan now?
Japan.
So, but Japan has a pretty solid like
team
defense and midfield. Strikers, they have pretty good strikers.
They have a well-rounded team so far.
So it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be like 1-0.
We'll see.
Whoever wins, it's 1-0.
We'll have to see on Monday.
And then, who's the other one?
So, Brazil and South.
Okay.
But obviously Brazil, and as we were talking about Argentina, that'd be their hardest one. So if they get to the finals, so who do y'all got? France or Poland?
Oh,
France. I got France.
France.
Okay. England or Senegal?
Okay.
England.
Let me go back. France, okay, they did a smart move in resting their players.
Oh, yeah.
So Mbappe's going to come in with, 5 days of rest?
Yeah. Oh, he's going to be juiced up.
Their whole midfield is going to come in with 5 days of rest.
Dude, and I feel like they're not even going to have to put 100% effort into it.
Easy, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, last World Cup, they had a really good game, France and Argentina.
Yeah.
But it was like prime Argentina. It was like one of the best Argentinas I've seen.
Yeah, but France ended up winning.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So that France had a lot of like doubts because a lot of their star players were injured in this. But you look at them and you're like, fuck.
So good.
Fuck, bro.
Dude, I was watching. I'm telling
that's their B
Wait,
team.
is it possible that it could be Argentina against France again?
No,
no?
semis. No, I actually
Is it possible?
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Yeah, it could.
Well, what if it's a repeat of that?
Ooh. Well,
it wouldn't be the final.
The last. It wouldn't.
No, because Argentina did not get to the final in 2018.
Yeah, it was semi.
It was France and Croatia. Remember, because that was the year that.
Never mind.
Belgium and Croatia were making that amazing run, and Croatia ended up beating Belgium, and then after that, Croatia lost to France. Sadly, I wanted to see Belgium. Or
well,
Croatia
remember the last World Cup, Japan lost to Belgium
beautiful.
On a 90-something minute goal.
Oh yeah,
Japan was doing good.
Yeah, también.
And it was like a counterattack and a beautiful goal.
So I mean, Angelito, maybe
he has something in
he's rolling.
I'm rooting for the Japanese, man. I want them to win.
All right, England or Senegal?
England.
I
think England should take it.
Easy. It should be easy to England. The way I saw Marcus Rashford's fucking moving in that fucking box. Woo! All right, from there, England and France. That's a tough one, bro.
I think that one would be like 2-1 or.
The thing is, I feel the French play with this beautiful like touch and go type of style.
Well, Griezmann, bro, he's been doing a good job.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the English play with this aggression.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be.
It's gonna be 2-1.
Good game. Who?
France 2-1. Mbappe.
He makes a difference. He really does.
2 goals of Mbappe.
He's their Messi.
I'll predict the scores.
Even though he's a dick.
I'll predict the scores.
All right.
2-1.
2-1.
France.
Okay. What about Morocco and Spain?
Spain,
I would say 1-0.
You think it's going to be a bit tough?
Yeah.
Why do you say so? The defense?
Dude, Morocco, they have some like low-key players. Okay, Hakimi is their star player.
Yeah.
But they're forwards.
Oh, Ziyech. Oh, for real?
And Spain, yeah, they have some good midfield. They have they're all young, but they don't have that experience of actually playing like in the rounds. 16. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like the first couple of minutes are key for
we'll see how they go.
Morocco.
Yeah.
If they don't score in the first, I would say 30 minutes, Morocco. If they don't score, go ahead.
That gives
then it's going to be 1-0.
Yeah.
If Morocco scores, they would in the first 30 minutes. If Morocco scores,
it'll be 1-0 or
it'll be 1-0 Morocco. If they don't, it's 1-0 Spain.
Okay. Portugal and Switzerland?
I think that's a tough one. I think it's going to be score would be.
Hasn't Granit Xhaka been doing amazingly?
I think the score is going to be 3-2. I'm going to surprise you with Switzerland.
I want to say Switzerland too. I want to say it'll be it would be an upset for Ronaldo too.
Did you see their game?
Mm-mm.
Bro, they don't have star players, but the way they play as a team, their goals are team goals.
Oh.
Their goals are like pase, abre espacio, cross or something.
You talking about Switzerland,
whoever
right?
scores.
You talking about Switzerland? Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough game, back and forth. 3-2 Switzerland.
I think Portugal has that one.
I say Switzerland.
All right.
I think Portugal
I say Switzerland. It's going to be an upset. It's going to be an upset. That's for sure.
That's going to be a good game.
All right. So from there, you said Spain and Switzerland. Spain, and let's say Switzerland makes it. So Spain and Switzerland.
Spain. If Spain passes Spain.
Really? Against Switzerland?
Mm-hmm.
The way you're describing it?
Mm-hmm.
So what if Portugal had to go against Spain?
And Portugal would wins over Spain.
But if you just said...
I know. It doesn't make sense. Write this shit down. Okay. Ahí te va.
Okay.
Si es que Morocco beats Spain and let's say Switzerland beats Portugal and it's Morocco and Switzerland, I think Switzerland would go through next round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Si es que Morocco le gana a Spain y gana Portugal, I think Morocco would win pass. Si es que... Dude.
Okay, I'm listening.
Si es que Spain pasa, and who was the other one? Switzerland pasa, I think Spain would take it. Si es Spain and Portugal, I think Portugal would take it.
Okay.
Don't tell me.
No, okay, I got it.
I just feel like that's the way that it would go.
That's your bracket.
That's my bracket.
All right, so from there...
But, okay, my picks are Spain. No. But if Morocco manages to score in the first,
30 minutes.
30 minutes, Morocco
wins.
It. But if the game goes into the second half, 0-0, Spain takes it.
Spain has it.
The other one was Switzerland.
Okay, so Spain and Switzerland, you said Spain. And then you said, so France. So Spain versus France? France. So be France versus Argentina.
Oh, fuck Argentina.
Bro. If France...
The way it's set up for Argentina, it's going to be like that. Watch. One way or another, así va a ser.
Hey, you know what, though? The French did evade the World Cup curse. The Germans still carry it.
Yeah, but yo digo que van a quedar Spain and France final.
Spain can't. It can't.
I mean, Spain. Argentina.
Spain. Dude, what the fuck?
Watch, bro. Argentina va a llegar a la final.
Sí, a huevo.
Está escrito para.
Es el destino.
Porque de una manera u otra va a pasar. It might be some controversy. It might be some shit going on. Que alguien se salga lastimado. A key player in another team. Pero va a ser de que...
Algo va a pasar.
But yeah.
Fuck.
That's how I see it. I feel like, yeah, de una vez désenlo el pinche trofeo. Like fucking Lightning McQueen and... What's the other guy? Where they fucking throw the trophy at him. The green guy with the mustache. Yeah, here's your fucking trophy. Yeah, I feel like it's set up like that, bro.
We'll have to see. I mean, it'll be kind of sad if like they do go like in an unbeaten streak all of a sudden. Because I mean, you kind of know something's up.
I'm telling you, bro.
But also, if they lose,
I feel like, okay,
if they drop out of the World Cup.
Who, Argentina?
Yeah.
So,
dude.
Set
There's going to be fucking...
I'll be happy as a motherfucker.
The Nazis are going to come out there like, fuck. Shit.
Contra que... I think... Wait, nos faltó Brazil, no? On the other side of the bracket?
Brazil versus Argentina. That's in the semis. I would love to see Brazil go against France. And then see Brazil win the World Cup. I want to see Neymar win the World Cup. I think he deserves this right now.
Yeah.
Okay. He's worked hard. Yeah, he's not an established name like Messi or Mbappe, but he's up there. He's pretty up there.
Not anymore.
I remember when he was all the craze and when he got to Barcelona.
Bro, all the mojos were wearing fucking Neymar.
The same hairdo as him too, bro. I was like, what? Bitches were like going crazy over
Is that time? Is that esa época where motherfuckers would wear the Adidas sweatpants and indoor soccer shoes to everywhere. To
everywhere. That was the style. It was hip. Damn, we're old.
Shit. But I think on paper, France has the best chances.
Oh yeah. I mean, the only tough match is England.
Well, it's between France and Brazil. They have the best chances. It might be a couple percents off, but they have the best chances.
My favorite ones would be see England and Portugal in the final. They can't be in the same. They can't be like I'm saying either or, like England or Portugal in the final.
I want England to make a run for the Queen, bro.
For the Queen, fuck the Queen, fuck the crown.
I want to see on the final fucking Harry Maguire cry for the Queen.
Well, he's gonna be crying, but it won't be because of the Queen.
Watch it happen
in France versus France. Yeah,
watch it happen for the Queen.
Y'all need more beer?
Yeah, give me one more.
I'm good.
Damn, come on, Japan. Los primos. Mis primos. I'm
Bro,
cousins.
Have you seen the Japanese player that speaks perfect Spanish?
No. Oh, I think I have actually. Pull it up.
Que hubo habla muy bien español y su respuesta nos sorprendió.
No estábamos encajando mucho en la presión y me quitó y sacó a Tommy y hicimos línea de 5, ¿no? Y era uno de estos planes, pero como íbamos perdiendo 1-0 lo teníamos que adelantar antes y nos salió de puta madre.
El jugador
de puta madre. Hey, mándamelo. Hey, so recently I found this YouTuber on well, not a YouTuber, but I saw him on TikTok. He's half Japanese, half Mexican.
Oh, I've seen a couple.
And he's like a mechanic, or he does like he works on cars.
Oh, I haven't seen. I've seen a guy that moved from Japan to Mexico to start his own restaurant.
Nah, this one I'm talking about. He was born in Mexico. Mm-hmm. I guess somehow his dad ended up in over there by Coahuila, I think over there.
Coahuila.
Yeah, and he got with a Mexican lady, and they made him, and I don't know. I was so interested, and he was like, you see, like he speaks perfect Spanish, like slang and everything.
Oh, let me show him.
When I started watching his videos, he was in Japan. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? Until I started watching more of his videos, and he explained, he was like, yeah, I'm half Japanese, half Mexican.
It throws you off. De puta madre.
No, pues sí, hay muchos chinos allá en México también.
Hay muchos chinos y South Koreans también.
Yeah.
Ahí en Monterrey.
In Monterrey, there's a big community too.
También
Koreans, I think Koreans are Japanese.
They speak Spanish. Y te tiran de onda.
Bueno, en Monterrey lo entiendo porque es negocios ahí. Sí. Ahí hacen negocios así.
Did I tell you about that Korean family or Chinese family in el mercado?
Yeah.
That my mom asked him if like, oh, do you still speak your native language? They're like, honestly, no, we're kind of forgetting it. Like, it's just so we speak Spanish here every day that we're forgetting how to speak like our own native language. I was like, that's kind of sad.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I mean, we have it. Yo no sabo kids, bro.
Well, yeah, bro, but like,
I mean, but that's kind of cool for us too. That like other people, like the fact that they're in Mexico is like we're not used to that shit, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we see it more here in the U.S., you know, but like in Mexico, if we were to be in Mexico and be like them, it's like, whoa, like that's an Asian guy who speaks perfect Spanish, who's from fucking China.
I mean, they've been there. We just we had never paid attention to them.
Yeah,
because we're not used to it.
Yeah, we're not used to it.
So it's like we're like, whoa.
Now that we pay attention to it, we're like, oh,
yeah,
everyone immigrates. Everyone immigrates everywhere, not just
and then like that YouTuber, he was like, I kept on watching his videos, and he did like Q&A, and then he was like, oh, the big question, like, you know, who am I? Like, what's my name? And, like, what's my nationality? He's half Japanese, half Mexican. His dad went to Mexico, por Coahuila, got with a Mexican, and you know they had him, and he said that he lived like majority of his life, his whole life up till when he started making like the videos, he lived in Mexico, and he moved to Japan. And when he got there, he was like, I do not know shit about Japanese. Like, I cannot speak this language for shit.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So he basically went to Japan not knowing like nothing. And he's like, I'm Mexican. Take me to Mexican,
que te digan, eres parte árabe y vas, no conoces ni madre de la...
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sí, hay mexicanos
Hola, me llamo Jálamela.
Que se emigran como a Francia,
a
Inglaterra.
Well, ¿Qué no estaba diciendo Franco Escamilla cuando se fue de tour to Europe?
Ajá.
Que fue a all the big cities, Germany, Netherlands, France, and Ireland. So, all the big places. Y que siempre había raza mexicana ahí, güey.
Sí, güey.
Que se fueron a trabajar allá y allá trabajan como que si fueran en los Estados Unidos.
¿Ya viven?
Yeah.
Sí, güey. Está chingona, ya dicen.
Fucking crazy.
Pero pues allá hay mexicanos, hay raza, güey.
Yeah.
Está chido. Like, I think it's cool to know that everyone's spread out everywhere. Like, it's not just here, the U.S. Like, everyone's spread out everywhere.
That's why sometimes I'm like...
I bet you there's a community of white people out there in England or something, like, trying to be Karens and shit.
Güey, pues como los americanos que se van para México.
Pues sí, exactamente.
Fucking Cancún.
Pinche San Miguel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
También Chihuahua. Los pinches menonas. Que la mayoría son alemán o Poland or Netherlands. Se van a Chihuahua, Zacatecas, a Durango. And you're like, what the fuck?
No, hablando de nazis, los nazis se movieron a
Argentina, Chile.
Argentina. Shit.
En Chile hay pinches villages todavía de los pinches nazis families. Like,
yeah. That's why sometimes I'm like, ¿por qué aquí en Estados Unidos they're so built on like pride of America, esto que el otro, but their country is made up of immigrants, bro. Like, desde el principio son immigrants.
I don't know.
Brainwashed.
I feel like, yeah.
Fucks.
To a degree, yeah. Because if you go back and you're patriotic and you say like, I'm American, and you go back in line, you know, most people are proud to say they're part Irish, they're part Italian, they're part this and that. And they're the most racist, like, motherfuckers in the world. Like, motherfucker, you came from somewhere else. Like, it's not like you were born in this land. Like, your ancestors were born in that land.
Native Americans have a different
por eso, ellos sí los entiendo.
Yeah.
Pero for
an American,
I'm sorry to say this, but a white person to be like, get out of my country when you're the fucking first immigrant here, it's like taking someone else's spot and be like, nah, this is mine. I don't care if it was yours. I'm calling it mine.
It's a communist thought.
Dude, you look at it and you're just like, a la verga, like, la neta, todos somos inmigrantes. Like,
yeah.
See.
One way or another.
Everyone moved from somewhere, bro. And
which is like,
everyone's families got here from somewhere.
That's why sometimes, like, I want to speak, like, one-to-one with someone that is so radical. It's like, get the fuck out of my country. And be like, well, what are your ancestors from? And if they say anything but Native Americans, I'm like, well, you get the fuck out of the country. Like, like reason with them, but have a civilized conversation, not go straight to fuck off.
I do, but the thing about those people is that they don't exist. Like, they're all fucking crazy. They're all like, they'll end up just saying like, oh, because God, or they'll bullshit you into it. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like they know it, but they don't want to tell themselves the truth.
Well, like a lot of people, I feel like they're proud of their heritage, but not really to a certain degree because they don't want to go back to that country.
Yeah, I understand that, but at the same time, like the people we're talking about, like these racist guys, like what's their motive?
Like, have you heard of the ¿cómo les dicen? They're like Republican in Florida, Republican Latinos. Most of them came from Cuba, and they had that mindset that Castro and did all this shit, and they need to be Republican because they're against Castro. So that's why they're like, make America great again.
That's the only reason?
That's the only reason, because they're so much anti-Castro and everything they did, like he did to the country, that they're just like, we're not gonna want like a democratic view of it, so we're just gonna be Republican and go with the views that
Republicans,
people around them.
So when they're saying like, get out of my country,
yeah, so they take it to, if you think about it, you're like, okay, I get where you're coming from, because I mean, like, a democratic view at this day, it's like free healthcare.
It's so soft.
That's what they had in Cuba to a certain degree, but it just went to shit, right?
Yeah.
Might have been because of other reasons. When they come to the U.S., and they hear like, oh, they want free healthcare, que esto que lo otro, they're like, oh no, this shit's gonna happen again. Let's just do the other Republican. Like, let's just not do free healthcare and do all the shit. So let's just go over here. And then they grow up on that.
Yeah.
And then go along with all the other dumbass people. Which doesn't make sense when you actually analyze it.
Yeah, because it's like, dude, they want you to go back where you're from.
When they say, get the fuck out of my country, that means you.
They ain't saying no one else.
But yeah, it's kind of funny.
That is funny. But I mean, in this time and age, I think there's a lot more Latinos that are leaning into the Republican view as well.
Well, like, I mean, anybody can have their point of view. They can go for whoever they want.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like you can't contradict yourself to the basic level. Like, okay, por decir, si yo fuera a radical Republican, and I'd be like, get all these illegal immigrants out of this country. I'll be sending you home. I'll be sending Miguel home. I couldn't even be friends with you because I'm like, nah, what are you doing in my country? Type of shit.
You got to be on your shit.
Yeah. So like, that's why I'm not a radical Republican, but I can have Republican views in certain areas, certain ideas, certain things, but not be to that degree. That's why I'm like, if you're a Latino that's Republic, that's great for you. You know, you want certain things, and maybe that falls under the umbrella that a lot of people are like, oh, you're a Republican, you go for Trump.
I feel like as a Republican, you're just a capitalist, bro. Like,
I mean,
because like when the Republicans is in the office, bro, economy's fucking booming, dog. We good. Because if you think about it, Obama had the recession happen,
and it might be that por pura casualidad, güey.
And then right now, Joe Biden has this not even recession, but something's going on.
If you think about it, it can be that it just happens to be because of the fall of the previous presidency, where everything just falls, and it happens to be during a Democratic president. But I get where like a new Republican president comes up and comedy shoots back up, but it could all be like just like a false sense of like that growth. Because when someone actually pops that bubble, it's just like,
I mean, what happened?
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, at the same time, I can't really blame a Republican or blame a Democrat for a recession.
We should watch the next elections, see how it goes, and then from there, take that knowledge and invest whenever there's a Republican that's going to come into office. Because we'll know. Like,
well, por eso mucha gente va y dona dinero, güey. To fucking Republicans para que les vaya mejor.
I'm not donating no goddamn money.
I mean, big businesses, they fucking donate their money so that they can get laws or bills written in their favor.
Yeah.
So that's why te digo, like, maybe this false sense of like economy going up is because of this bubble that is built, and whenever someone else comes in, that bubble is just too big and it pops. And
but still, bro,
like, we can ride that bubble up.
Hell yeah, like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, let's ride the bubble, and like when we know it's time.
If I'm gonna be making money, I put me down as a Republican then.
I don't know. I don't have Republican-esque views, but I feel I'm in the middle.
We'll vote for president for a Republican, but everything else Democratic, just to throw everybody off.
I guess I want a Republican economy.
Just legalize marijuana. Just legalize marijuana. And low gas prices too. That's all I want. That's all I want.
That'd be economy.
That's economy.
That's all I want. Legalize marijuana and low gas prices. That's it.
Oh, you should run for a fucking...
I might as well. Shit.
Who dictates what degree...
it's hard to look. It's hard for me to. It's hard to pick what the fuck to be, bro. Because I like both. You know, both parties have good views and shit. So it's like I'm like
they
what
both
the
have
fuck?
good sides.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, the Republicans, they got some good points. Democrats got good points too. Obviously, you know, the Republicans, I mean, they got like some, you know, different like shit you don't agree with that went with the Democrats. So it's like, you know, what the fuck? Like, I just don't know, you know. So it's like I just don't like. That's why I don't like politics. Like,
Yeah, I get you because like you could be a Democrat, but at the same time, if they're like, "Oh, well, we're gonna have free healthcare, pero te vas a cobrar más en taxas," you're gonna be like, "Oh,
that's gonna be like, wait, that's the thing, that's the thing."
Wait a minute, like yo sí estoy chambeándole, no estoy en mi casa cobrando welfare check o algo, así que porque yo tengo que pagar más. Yeah, that's why I understand people that are in like I can go either sides because I'll be mad too.
Hell yeah. Don't fuck with my money.
Yeah.
Fuck taxes.
Por eso yo digo, I completely agree with you.
Fuck taxes, legalize marijuana, and low gas prices. And that's it, bro.
That's a motto, bro.
That's the motto.
He could win.
Put that on your truck.
No taxes, legalize marijuana. That's it.
Bro, you could be the senator.
All these Californians gotta start moving over here, man. They gotta.
Dude, do you have to have a degree to run?
I don't think so.
Dude. All right.
Technically, you can be a write-in.
I swear to God, I would win because I would have the whole state of Texas on my goddamn side.
Technically.
Do you know how many white people how many Texans hate these motherfucking Californians moving over here? Majority.
This motherfucker's like, we're gonna separate from the USA.
Shit, technically, man. I swear to God.
Any election, you can write your name in there.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, fucking, ¿cómo se llama? Kanye West and then...
Mickey Mouse.
They, ¿cómo se llama el pinche gorila?
Gorilla.
Oh,
Harambe made it to 0.00% of the president.
Oh my God, why waste a vote?
But technically, if you get enough votes, you can be like,
that's true.
Write me.
That's true.
You can run as a fucking libertarian, whatever you want to call it, and just get enough votes, and you can be in the race.
He's obviously, que
vas a tener que competir con millones de like. Millions of people like donating millions of dollars to.
Do you think there will ever be a social influencer, a social media influencer that's a president, bro?
One day, I believe one day, maybe. But they have to know their shit about politics.
Imagine that shit, bro. Like a TikToker, like DEFCON 5, guys. Like
technically, Trump could count as an influencer because he was a big TV star.
Yeah. That's what's también.
But at the end of the day, like when he started running, he was more of a like
his business side came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's his persona, that's his thing, business. But technically, like if enough dumbass people vote for a certain person,
I guess that can happen again.
Yeah. But I think you can write in like
you can.
You're just not going to have that many votes.
I'm just afraid I'm going to start a fucking nuclear war. That's the thing, man. That's the only thing I'm scared of, bro.
And just like, hey, Russia, you got to calm the fuck down over there.
Here's the thing, though. If I was president, bro, you got to be cool with everybody, man. Like, come on now. We got to be cool with Russia. But like, hey, what's up, man? I ain't like these other motherfuckers here. You know what I mean?
Be like, yeah.
You're like, hey, China, look. I'm like, hey, China, look. I'm Mexican-American, but shit, man, look my eyes. I look like y'all motherfuckers. So what's good, man? What's good? That's me.
China's going to shit.
Did you see that they fucking censored the World Cup?
Really?
So they're running a different broadcast to where they don't show the crowd because they don't want people from China to figure out that like COVID has like gone down. So like they tell their people like people on the field are allowed to not wear a mask, but they don't know that like people on the stands are maskless because they still have strict whatever laws or whatever in China to wear masks.
Yeah, apparently, like the whole the app that they have is like it shows that they're fine, and like sometimes the government will fuck with them, like if they're doing something wrong and put it as not fine. And with that app, you get into like restaurants, into like clothing, like where the clothing stores, like you get everywhere. If you don't have that thing green,
fucking China's like a whole ass movie, bro.
Dude, China's dude, that shit. China's falling apart. I feel like there's going to be a civil war, like, not soon.
Bro, but imagine, like, okay, they censored it, right? So they're only showing, like, what's on the field. They never show anything on, like, on the stands or anything. Imagine if some person, like, actually smart enough and be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, they're not wearing masks. Like, why the fuck are we wearing masks? And then it just blows up and it's a whole new revolution.
That's what I'm saying.
It's fucking crazy.
Because it's at that point. There's riots going on. Like, every other day over there. They're fucking, dude. They're so controlled. I don't know. It's crazy. I always said I wanted to go to China, but I don't think I want to go right now.
Yo sí quiero ir a Japón, güey.
Yeah.
Yo quiero ir a
I think
Drift.
I think technically there's a way where you can go without any paperwork.
¿Japón? ¿Por qué?
No sé, güey, pero sí he escuchado.
Allá no checan o qué pedo.
No, there's like some shit where like it's legal for you to go and visit.
Well, I mean, I heard that. Well, maybe visit, but not move it.
Like as a tourist.
Yeah. But I would love to go. It looks so badass
Bro,
in the movie.
being someone taller than 5'10".
I want to fuck a Japanese bitch.
He wants her to say, ooh, woo.
Hey.
Ooh, woo. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But imagine, okay, technically, I think if we go to Japan, we would be taller than most of the people over
Fuck
there.
yeah.
So imagine like staying at a hotel where you're just like all crammed
Oh,
up.
fuck.
I can't imagine me going to Japan, bro.
Oh, it's an oso.
Donkey Kong.
Bowser. Do you know how many bitches Miguel get at fucking Japan, bro?
They're like, oh, it looks squishy. Hey, I think Miguel can put.
This one extra behind.
Estoy con su pinche tall boy dick.
Las mata, pobrecitas.
Las destruye and cuts it in half.
Es Godzilla. Oh, va a salir Miguel. Yeah, bro, one time I fucked a Japanese girl, bro. I was telling him that we're going to call him LeBron James now. Because of all the cap that he throws around.
Oh my god.
They'd be like, hey, can we take a picture with you? Dude, they really be doing that. To like,
Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
Sí, los mexicanos, güey, cuando ven un chino, pinche chino, vente.
Yeah.
Pinches mexicanos son un desmadre,
Por
güey.
eso lo quiero un chingo, güey.
Güey, todo el desmadre que hicieron los mexicanos en Qatar, güey. Hijos de su puta madre. No tienen madre
Es
los
que
güeyes.
con los mexicanos se hace pinche fiesta, güey.
Yo creo sería triste un mundial sin México, güey.
Sí fuera triste.
Por los fans.
Sí.
Por la gente que va.
Porque la gente que va así va con pasión, güey.
Yeah.
A que, pues todos van con pasión, pero I feel like los mexicanos con that glimmer of hope.
So I heard that the Qatari government is actually paying, I don't know if it was Saudi or nearby countries' residents, expenses paid for game tickets and hotels and food. And I think like 10, whatever their currency is, $10 or ponle $10 al día just to wear their shirt and go to the game, just to fill the stadium. That's what I've heard. I don't know. I've yet to confirm it, but that's what I've heard.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. There was a lot of empty stadiums.
But yeah. I did see that.
Didn't they Mexican fans mostly foot up the whole
stage,
right?
It
was mostly
el juego de México y Argentina fue el que más se llenó hasta la fecha. Pues la final debería estar lleno, pero pues...
That was a highlight game, bro.
Estaban diciendo que se miran solos porque the seats are white and like in that middle section where the VIPs are, they're all wearing their white vestments, so that's why it looks empty. But there's still some empty seats.
But you would see...
Because I saw someone post a video of like, you know how around the 70th minute they say like people in attendance. Most of them were always like 90% or full capacity, and like the top sections were all empty. Yeah, güey. Así tan raro está que you're like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's been empty because other World Cups really been... Like, a lot of fans go to, like... What was the last one? Russia?
Russia. Okay, se fueran Russia, like, they still filled up the stadium.
A lot of people. I think a lot more Europeans went to Russia than they're going right now to Qatar.
Oh, acá cuando venga a Estados Unidos, güey.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a fucking shit show out here, dude. There's gonna be every motherfucker out here.
Ahí vas a tener tu chance para...
Your Japanese girl.
Be like, sí.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
We'll take you to a game.
Arregato, mi zorrobato.
Te vamos a llevar a un juego y nos vamos a sentar en el lado de los visitores.
Oh, we'll go to Japan game.
Hasta nos ponemos la camisa de Japón.
Shit.
Bro, their jerseys be
They're
clean.
lit.
Have you seen the one with Pikachu in it?
What the fuck?
They have a Pikachu jersey.
Really?
Yeah, look it up. They have a Pikachu
I'm gonna get
jersey.
that bitch.
I don't think they wore it to like an official game, but they have a Pikachu jersey.
They should.
Like Japan, Pikachu. It's like anime.
No.
Oh, that's cool.
It's only $40.
Oh, that's badass.
And a
I
small.
fuck with that.
And a small. It's like,
You know what? I'm ordering one of them hoes. I'm gonna do it.
what size are you?
Small.
Get it from Walmart. It's $40.
What the fuck?
Quién sepa si sea de verdadero, pero.
Nah, I'm gonna spend the money for the official one. Fuck that.
But yeah, it's like an anime.
I'm to my uncle if he can give me one.
Tiene todos sus top animes. Güey, estoy triste que pinche México no pudo usar la camisa de tortillera.
No pudieron llegar.
Nah, güey. If I was Mexico, I'd be like, you know what? Saudi Arabia, we'll pay you to wear your green shirt and we'll wear our new jersey.
Sí, pero pues.
I mean, Adidas is probably mad as fuck.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we made this fucking jersey for you, motherfucker, and you didn't even get to use it in the World Cup.
Did they even use it? They
used it for like 2 games or 3 games.
Nations League.
Did they?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm happy I have
No,
one
todavía no
shit.
salía.
Yeah, because
They used it for...
That was in the summer.
No.
Take a piss.
Creo que lo usaron nomás 3 juegos.
Damn. They're probably not going to use it again.
Well, maybe for like the next year.
You think?
No,
They might
¿sabes
as well.
qué?
Shit.
For the next 2...
Copa Oro is next year. They're going to have to debut something new.
That's true. Because usually es... Well, ya ves que cuando sacaron la negra de The Black and Pink, duró como 2 años.
Yeah.
Yo creo es lo mismo, 2 años.
Okay. We'll see.
Well, because the schedule is all fucked up because of the World Cup, but...
And COVID.
Yeah. So, it might be like 2.5 years.
I don't like the logo.
The new one?
Yeah.
Whoever fucking got paid to do that needs to go back and be like...
They need to go suck a dick.
It's because they're going into new markets, bro. Like,
I get it, but that doesn't even look cool, bro.
it doesn't.
Like, it just looks corny.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're trying too hard with it.
Yeah.
The other one looked like a clean badge. Great, perfect.
It was outdated. That's what they said.
Fuck the outdated badge. It looked beautiful.
It kind of looks like Japan's badge. If you look at it.
Isn't Japan's like the tiger with the white?
No, it's like a crow.
So is it?
Yeah. The new one. But they have it, there's a...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I think they should have gone with something else.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Well, at least it's better than the U.S.
It's just the fucking escudo. Again.
So I heard that Nike was trying to replicate like a football jersey. That's why with their U.S. Jerseys.
Which one were they trying to replicate?
No, like just the style.
Oh.
Like no crazy stripes or algo. Just a simple color.
They have
big badge in the center.
They got that one, the blue one with black.
But it's kind of like a tie-dye type.
Yeah, that's not the white one. It's all right. It's not exciting, you know. Oh, the South Korea one.
The red one or what?
That one's badass.
Oh, yeah. But is that a training?
No, that's the national team.
Portugal has some really nice jerseys.
Portugal?
Yeah.
I like Argentina's purple jersey. That one's kind of.
I don't like Argentina.
It's kind of clean. I'm not gonna lie.
¿Quién más estaba?
Portugal
is cool. I like the colors. Not the home one. Like I like the style, but the visiting, the white, that's just like clean. That's what it is, clean. I think Belgium with their flames, their Guy Fieri flames.
Yeah.
Belgium with their Guy Fieri flames.
I didn't see that.
Their Flavor Town flames.
Flavor Town flames.
Bro, I used to watch drive-ins, and dives.
All the time, or?
Yeah. As a kid, hell yeah. I was a fat kid.
I would love to eat that food, bro. I would see commercials of it. I never watched it. But I would have loved to eat that food. All those foods he would try, bro. They would tease on the fucking trailers. Oh, my God, bro.
Hey, y'all need to eat dragon fruit, bro. Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit?
Dragon fruit, man. All three, the three different kinds. The one, the red one, the regular one, and the yellow one. Oh, my fucking God, bro.
You need to bring some.
Worth the fucking money.
Like, I don't care.
With $20, you can get 3 of them. Next time, I'll bring some so we can try them. So you can try them with me.
Bet.
I'll bring some, bro.
Okay.
They're fucking bomb, bro. They're fucking bomb.
I think I've had dragon fruit ice cream. It's pretty good.
I don't think I've had it.
You know when was the first time I had it? When we went to the Brazilian
Fogo de Chao.
Fogo de Chao. Remember when we walked in, they had the little
Fogo de
sign.
Chao. That bitch look kind of lit.
Hell yeah, we need.
I had dragon fruit, bro. That was the first time I had it. That shit was
Fuck
bomb.
that bitch though.
That shit was fucking bomb.
That stupid ass bitch.
I think that day is the day you realize, like, fuck that bitch. Like,
That for real, dude. She was not appreciative as fuck. Like, I was like, you stupid whore. I never said anything. I mean, like,
if Miguel was here, oh, I could already hear him rap.
Hey, if we do another podcast next Friday, one of these days I get it early. I'm gonna go to Whole Foods and I'm gonna get us some fucking dragon fruits. So next Friday we can try them out.
all right, bet. Give me some of that dick, dude. Hey, today at work, we're at this big ass custom house, and he's walking outside. He was doing some stuff outside, and he's walking back inside, and so I see him pass by, and there's big ass windows in the master.
The master, basically, like half the master is like the windows,
bro.
Yeah.
So I go up to one of the windows and knock, and he hears me and I'm like, hey, come here. And so I go, and I draw a heart. He's like, fuck you, like.
Fuck out of here with that gay shit, bro.
I was just minding my business, trying to find the fucking clean nails to cut them out and shit.
I didn't go work with y'all one more day. Ya me estoy aburriendo ahí en pinche oficina, güey.
That was a nice house today, bro. That was a badass custom house.
Mondays are pretty cool because I get to talk with son dos viejitos. Well, they're not really old, but they're like, I know one is a single, like, 45-year-old. The other one is like, un señor ya casado. He looks like he's in his 60s. So, like, every Monday we talk about our weekend. So they be coming up with the weirdest shit, bro. Like, the other day they were talking about their Tinder experiences. I was like, hold on, what the fuck are y'all talking about? And then otra, like the 45-year-old, he watches the Premier League. So when that shit was going on, like every Monday, it's like, hey, did you see this? Did you see that?
Yeah.
So that's that. Y el otro, he's telling me about his hunting properties, like his lake houses. I was like, damn. Like, you know, you're talking to like a fucking straight out of college, like no property no property type of person.
Hey, how much you in them to a party shit? How much you gonna
Hey, préstame las llaves.
You should have said, hey, do I get a discount? Like,
Nah, they're fucking white, bro. All they talk about is golf. Like, yeah, the other day I stuck el otro, and I'm like, I don't fuck with golf.
I don't know golf.
I feel like
you should.
I need to infiltrate. I remember.
What's
fucking, I broke Miguel's club. That's the old Miguel for that. I didn't tell Miguel, hey, some lessons,
Christian
bro.
Miguel. Pre-concussion.
I didn't tell him, like, give me some lessons, bro, because I need to go play golf with these white people.
Dude, I'm saying that for real, bro. Golf
Like,
seems
hey,
fun.
any business opportunities you have, Mike?
You got to turn on your white voice.
Nah, bro, but they be going to, like, golf clubs, like, country clubs, like, where it's, like, thousands a year. And I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Well, what the fuck do they get paid?
Oh, they're making pretty good money.
Then fuck it. Like, I mean.
Okay, one is a single 45-year-old man.
Oh, yeah, that man don't have to worry about nothing.
Él le vale verga. Y el otro tiene pinche propiedades donde quiera. Y el otro is fucking right below a supervisor, so he's making pretty good money.
Damn, they're just fucking with you. They're just
yeah. That's what I told them.
They're just gloating
because it's like a group of like, it's like 4 seniors, like tienen años ahí, like more than 10 years each, and then 4 other like new hires. So they're all talking about like adult stuff, like adult stuff, like taxes and shit. And we're just like, damn, like. I mean, my coworkers, they had to get an apartment because they moved from out of town. But I'm just like, yeah, like, I'm going to go home and eat, like, down the street. Like, I'll be right back, guys. It's funny, though. It's kind of weird. When I go to downtown, I see no le hablo a nadie, güey.
It's different over there.
Bro, it's because it's like, imagine you're, like, the only Mexican in a white school.
That was me.
Oh yeah, well it kind of feels like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like you, it's like white people everywhere, and it's just like
you gotta adapt.
Yeah, little by little, but at the same time, it's not like you're used to like I went to a fucking public school where it was like half Mexicans, the other was divided into all these other colors, right? And so like you could go around the school and be like, hey, what's up, or whatever with anybody, and like we're used to it. You go to a white school and it's just 95% white people, and you're just like, fuck, like, I don't know anybody. You're not used to their ways of living, that type of shit.
I know what you mean.
So it's kind of weird.
Motherfuckers be using, dude. I don't say the word facts anymore because I hear it from these white nerdy kids all the time. Facts. I'm like, all right, nope. That word is not usable.
Take
anymore.
it out my dictionary.
No, for real. I don't. No more. We're stopping with that.
But yeah, and it's like honestly, it's just like they have their social events, and it's just like I look at it, I'm like, this is what you call a social event? Like, yeah, just hanging around. Like,
there's no.
They're all sitting in a circle, and they call that a social event. I'm like,
What's the chido? We playing duck goose.
like that's why I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, like social event for me is like saca la carne asada, like
yeah,
un 6 por lo menos, y ahí estamos platicando or whatever.
Like,
but nah, it's just so the other day the manager, the guy I report to, he was telling me, he's like, yeah, over the weekend, I don't know if y'all know, but over the weekend Yellowstone premiered. Oh man. And I was like, well, I've heard of Yellowstone. I heard it's pretty good. And he's like, nah. Well, the new season premiered, and I hosted a watch party. I've heard of them before, but basically the premise of this is where like
I know what it is.
A bunch of people join together to watch
a show.
An
episode.
One episode. They call that a party.
So was that an hour?
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, I've known of this,
and I was like, what the fuck is this?
So I'm not as surprised, but I know how. Like I also find it kind of like,
yeah, do this
like for a TV show.
I think it's better if you watch it at home in your
yourself.
Comfort. Yeah,
shit,
and then you meet them and you're like, oh, did you see this and that, and then talk about it later.
Text each other as the show's going on, like a live tweet event type bullshit. So. But like, get together, get food, get like for a show that airs.
Oh, they were telling me about their casseroles. I'm like, I don't know about casseroles.
Hell nah. Casserole.
Right before
the only excuse for white people to throw shit into a fucking container in the oven and call it a meal.
No, right before Thanksgiving, he was trying to like blow about his cooking skills. Okay, he has like the green egg grill. You know.
Yeah, the smoker.
The smoker.
Yeah.
Oh. So he was telling me like, oh yeah, I cook a mean brisket, que esto que el otro. And I was like, well, how do you like prepare it? And he's like, well, lately I've been having like a problem with like
seasoning.
literally, he's like, I followed this recipe I read online, and when I cook it, everything just falls off. And I was like, well, did you dry it before? Like, did you pat dry before you like put the seasoning on? He's like, no, I did not. And I was like,
then how do you make a mean brisket?
Like, I was like, you call that a mean brisket? Like, even I've never cooked a brisket in my life, but I know that if you're gonna put some shit on it, you need to pat dry it and then have a binder for your seasoning. He was like, no, I just put it all on top, like whatever the recipe called. He just like sprayed that shit on the brisket and covered it and called it a day. I was like, I don't know about that brisket. That whole must have been dry as fuck. Parecía chicle, yo creo. I need to take him one day and be like, all right, this is what my mom cooked.
This is what real brisket.
Here's a tamale.
This is what Mexicans do.
Here's a cheese tamale. It might be spicy for you.
Muy caliente.
Bro, they be coming up with the weird like shit like that. I'm just like, low-key is racist, but I'm not gonna.
Like,
I'd be saying more racist.
That's funny. Like, all right, it's cool.
Because I think somehow salió like the conversation that like I'm a native bilingual speaker, and he's like, that's just amazing to me. I was like, I mean, I grew up with like speaking Spanish and English like throughout like elementary school. I took the majority of Spanish classes, but they were teaching us English. So going home, you would have to speak Spanish, so that stuck with me. And going outside of home, it's English, so I kind of have to learn both. So I can think in Spanish, I can think in English, and I can just switch back and forth. He's like, that's just amazing to me. Like, I can't really think in my head that someone can switch so fast and think in Spanish and speak in English, or speak in Spanish and think in English. That just blows my mind. I'm just like, I mean, it's normal to me. Like,
I'm used to it.
Like, I mean, I was like, obviously, like, there's times where like I'll be speaking Spanglish where like it mixes, but for the most part, like I can do both. He was like, man, that's just crazy.
He's like, what a talent.
He was like, I wish my kids could do that, but they can't learn anything. I was like,
just like their dad.
I'll tell you, bro.
So that feels cool though, but like for them, I mean, for them
it's
like,
crazy.
It's crazy, like, you know. Like it's cool, you know. Like they're learning something, like you know.
I bring in the
it's the mindset, you know. It's the mindset. I mean, you know, it's like, oh, like I would have thought you probably might think the same, but like now that I know, you know, like I'm thinking it's like, damn, I have the advantage over you. So it's like I can't think like from your level, like down there, you know. So that's fucking crazy.
Well, I mean, like I told him, I was like, well, in a Hispanic culture, music is not a big thing, right? So like our parents never really were like, oh, you need to learn the piano or you need to do this, right? I was like, and I believe like most of your kids know how to at least play a couple notes on a piano or do something.
He's Chinese?
No,
he's white.
No,
he's white.
Like, one way or another, like they were really proficient in some type of music. So it's kind of the same thing. It's just that one's a language, one's an act. Like music is a type of language, right?
Yeah.
He was like, well, I never really thought about it like that. I was like, well, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. It might be used in different ways, but if your kid really went through like a lot of years of music, they can think in a different way. Yeah. And he's like, man, I never really thought about it that way. And I was just like, see, like, oh, yeah. It's fun sometimes, bro.
Bro, that's why you work.
You should invite him to like a party. We're like, dude. Hey, bro, like, come over.
El día que me case, los invito. They're gonna show up in fucking tux or something. Como Jeff.
Where are these cowboys coming around here?
Where's the horses at?
I didn't know this was a rodeo.
Where's the piñata?
Where's the rodeo clown?
Is this at the house full?
Oh man, nah. Some of the I'd be like, low key, I want to them to experience that type of that side of culture.
White people at Mexican parties.
Dude, Jeff.
They have so much fun, bro.
I love it, bro.
Jeff,
I love
fun.
it. I love
last time I saw
it's great. They enjoy themselves.
Last time I saw Jeff, he's like, I'm going to tell you something. Your graduation was the best party I've ever fucking gone to. I was like, well, I mean, it was all right party. I've been to better. And he's just like, nah, you have no idea how much fun I had. I was like, well, I mean, I was like, humilde, you know? I was like,
his wife was pissed, bro.
I was like, it wasn't one of my best parties, but at the same time, we had fun. He's like, nah, man. You go to a white people party and their music is just like the cha-cha slide or some shit like that, and that's it. Or they play a rap song and everybody's just in the middle jumping, and no, you guys are all going in a circle and going to the rhythm of the music. I was like, yeah, I mean, that's how it is. He's like, I had the time of my life. Let me know when you have another one. And I was like, all right, bet. It's fun, bro. I need to invite more white people.
I had the whole family of white people over.
Para el día que me case, voy a invitar todos from AT&T and be like, everybody's invited.
Caigan ahí.
Con regalo.
Tienen billete, güey.
Give him
have a DD. Have a DD.
No, give him a fucking registry.
Yeah.
They're not going to go, but they'll buy me something.
Fuck, dude. And they got money, bro.
Me voy a hacer amigos con todos.
Be smart.
Smart about it.
Work smart, not hard.
That's true.
Yep.
But anyways, guys, that's the time we got for tonight. We went pretty deep today. It was a good one. I think it was.
Yeah. How long is it? Fuck.
2 hours, 12 minutes.
Fuck.
So, but until next time, guys, it's us. Because
somos una bola de pendejos a la verga.
Until next time, guys.
Good night, guys.
Take
Peace
care.
out.
Bye.
Smoke weed every day.